All right, Coach, you opened up the NCAA tournament with a win over Washington and Lee, 3-0, and then you won the second round in a epic match against the host team Center, and that went to PKs. Talk about those two matches.
So incredible weekend of soccer. Flew into Lexington, Kentucky. Everything was beautiful while we were there. A nice time of the year to be in Kentucky. Washington and Lee, the ODAC champions. Really well coached team. A flip throw-in, a lot of throw-ins on the game, dealing with a lot of defensive throw-in, defensive clearing headers. I thought defensively that was a great team performance to not give them too many good looks at the goal. And then our goals were really just great goals. You know, the first, Maddie McAdams on a layback from Kenny. Kenny Kessler had done a great job holding the ball up in the box, laid it underneath the Maddie, and Maddie tucked it away incredibly. Looked like a center forward more than an outside defender. So great goal from Maddie McAdams. And then right at the start of the second half, Kirsten Parrish did what she's done all year and scored on a set piece. Again, the service from Kessler. So Kenny Kessler, 2 assists on the day. And then not shortly after, Haley Foster, senior, had just subbed into the game, gave us a nice 10-minute shift and hit an incredible left-footed goal to go up 3-0. So massive result for us, probably as well as we've played against a great opponent. And now the challenge going into Center is just 2 games in 2 days, back-to-back days. We're getting on the field pretty quickly after having just played a great game against Washington and Lee. And Center's a Final Four team from a year ago, 2 All-Americans, extremely well-coached team. As you said, an epic match. It really was. From our end, it felt like a tale of 2 halves, where we felt like we had the better of the run of play in the first half and we were creating some good looks on goal. And in the second half, we spent a lot of time on the defensive half, chasing the ball, defending. Mostly stayed organized. From my recall, it seemed like they had 2 pretty good looks at the goal that maybe could have scored. And then overtime, wasn't much in overtime. I think both teams stayed pretty organized defensively. So now we go to penalty kicks, and great performance in the penalty shootout from Caitlin Christensen, one of our heroes on the day. And then in terms of stepping up to hit penalty kicks, Josie Meyer did extremely well under pressure. Taylor Bernal stepped up and hit hers. Kenny Kessler savored the moment and went for it. And then Captain Sarah Krissa with the game winner. So I think that's a special game that we'll remember for a long, long time.
And this is the second straight year that you've made it to the Sweet 16, and everybody is tough at this point in the season. Talk about your matchup on Saturday.
So Wash U out of St. Louis, we're in last year's national final. They've got 2 first-team All-Americans in good positions, a target center forward and a goalkeeper. And so just an outstanding team. They have been since Jim Conlon's been there. Always deep. They always sub a lot. There's always tons of pressure on the ball. We will be under pressure for long periods of the game. What we can count on from us is our ability to be able to withstand a lot of pressure and to be able to play great team defense. And if we're going to survive another round, it's going to be called on this game. But then we also want to take our chances as well. We think we have some attacking firepower, and we're going to go show it this weekend against another great opponent.
And then this potentially could be another rematch against our old rival Trinity if both teams pull out a win on Saturday and play each other in the Elite 8 on Sunday.
Well, no doubt. I think all 4 teams will certainly be focusing on one game, and if we survive it, it'd be nice to meet Trinity in the round of 8 as opposed to where we typically meet them right at the very beginning of the tournament. The NCAA committee did a pretty good job of separating these 2 teams. I think that's something that we always want to look at, is how can you get 2 teams that are considered amongst the best in the country of not having to play in the first weekend of the tournament. So nice to be going to Trinity on the second weekend of the tournament as opposed to the first. And as you mentioned at the beginning, at this stage of the tournament, it's all great teams, and it's fun to still be a part of it.